Up first, in the blue corner, Will Leary.
All right, I like the name.
I do too. Will Leary is making his MMA debut. However, he's 8-1 as an amateur kickboxer.
Yeah.
I've watched a little bit of kickboxing footage of him. He's a long guy for 170.
Yep.
He's got really quick response time. He's a good counter striker. And loaded with confidence. Says his grappling is just as good as his striking.
Wow.
So this should be a good one. Will Leary trains out of Artisan. There we go. Let's get louder.
There we go. There's the tail of the tape there.
Will Leary versus Andrew Temple. Andrew Temple, not a short guy for 170 either at 6'2". But let's get to Leary. He trains out of Artisan Submission Grappling and JG MMA. He's out of Cincinnati, Ohio. He models his style off of Corey Sandhagen, who's my personal favorite fighter.
Okay.
Very technical. But he had a fight fall through in January, Will Leary did. And instead of stopping, he just extended his camp, got put on this card. So he's been training for 10 weeks, feels like he's in the best shape of his life.
Yeah, I mean, that's considered a full camp. Between 10 and 12 weeks is going to be a full camp. So he's going to be very well prepared.
His opponent in the red corner, Andrew Temple.
And enter Andrew Temple now, fighting out of two brothers. He's training under Derek Dispinette, who I talked to earlier, and one of the nicest guys in the game. Very experienced Muay Thai coach in Derek. You can see him walking his fighter out now. And so Andrew Temple is another guy who also has some Muay Thai kickboxing experience. And so this fight should be a banger.
All right, there we go. Sorry about that, folks at home. Had a couple technical issues. Andrew Temple wearing the traditional Muay Thai garment. And Andrew Temple prides himself in traditional Muay Thais, Brandon. Traditional Muay Thai kickboxing. So we're looking for him to throw a lot of leg kicks. He's going to have a strong clinch game, he says. Likes to throw knees. Again, trains out of Two Brothers Muay Thai in Louisville, Kentucky. But he plans on going pro in a couple more fights. So although he lists himself as a traditional Muay Thai kickboxer, don't be surprised if we see him grapple tonight. He wants to show the well-roundedness of his game. I am very excited about this fight. Both these guys interviewed very well. They're similar in style, similar in build. This should be what we call in the MMA universe an old-fashioned bangaroo.
Yes, sir. The barn burner. This is probably one of the fights that I'm most excited about on the card, other than the main events listed at the end. But, you know, when I heard that this one was going to be happening, you know, I don't know how much the audience knows about these guys, but I know enough about them to be excited about this fight.
Yeah. Well, you know these guys are well-rounded when you see Will Leary, who's 8-1 as a kickboxer, just shoot a very quick single leg on the mat right there to get himself warmed up. These guys are well-rounded. This is a mixed martial arts fight. Put the kickboxing aside. We're going to do it all today.
Is an amateur MMA bout courtesy of Booth & Sons Concrete Pumping. First, in the blue corner, weighing 170 pounds, making his amateur debut, representing Artisan Submission Grappling and fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio, Will Leary. And his opponent in the red corner, weighing in at 170 pounds, with a record of 1 win and 0 losses, representing Two Brothers Muay Thai, and fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky, Andrew Temple.
Andrew Temple wanted to dedicate this fight.
Is Gary Copeland.
Excuse me. Andrew Temple wanted to dedicate this fight to his mother, Rita. Everything he does is for you, Rita. Here we go. 3 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division, 170 pounds. So excited, Brandon Bishop. Here we go.
Cage door closes. Gary Copeland calls a start to the action. And these guys both taking on a very tall striker stance immediately.
When you're used to being the taller fighter, it can really throw you off when you meet that guy that is your height.
And there's going to be a technical feeling out process here, I think.
Beautiful leg kick and a left hook to the body. Andrew Temple's got some snap on his shots. Big right hand misses for Will Leary. Good head movement by Temple. Oh boy.
He looks like he's throwing to the body with some serious ill will there.
Oh, brother, ill will, correct.
No
Ill will just ate an ill right hand in the face.
Yeah, man, and he's throwing back. Oh, big uppercut.
Will Leary is hurt. Big knee. Leary gonna look for the clinch.
I mean, he's doing right to control and push against the cage here. He wants to control Temple so that he can clear those cobwebs out.
It's gonna take a little more than that to get Will Leary out of here. I can tell he's a motivated kid. Beautiful takedown by Andrew Temple. Wow, strong.
And a wall walk by Leary. Let's see if he can make this fruitful.
Leary said he's very confident in his jiu-jitsu game. So we'll see if Temple is prepared for that, training in a Muay Thai gym.
And fight back up to the feet.
Very nice, very nice. We are in a scrap, ladies and gentlemen.
What an exciting technical MMA fight for guys who are 0-0 and 1-0,
yeah,
right?
Crazy.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about, Dan. These guys do not come in without amazing athleticism and experience.
It's just it's such a new wave. The gyms are so much better than they used to be, and it's no fault to anyone from before. It's just the game has evolved.
For sure.
And now Will Leary keeping pressure on Andrew Temple. I think this is a good strategy. We got just over a minute left in the round. He's taking some shots. He's got to slow Temple down.
They break apart, and both fighters take the center of the cage. Couple of jabs.
Big right hand and a left hook. I love that. Temple unloading with the combinations, and as you can see, Leary, a lot of single shots.
Leary seems to have the better of the footwork. He's moving around a lot more.
Agreed.
But he needs to be careful that he's not backing himself against the fence.
Spinning back fist misses. Got to be careful there. Leaves yourself wide open.
Oh, nice.
Temple, beautiful. Oh, good combination.
Shot to
too.
the body
there. Low leg kick into a 1-2, and as Leary stepped away at him with a check hook.
Man, these guys are great strikers.
Really good.
Got the over-under clinch, pressing against the cage here. I wouldn't be too surprised to start seeing them unload with some knees, which are legal here. They got 10 seconds left in this first round.
Ooh, late right hand. We'll count it.
Yeah.
Great first round from our athletes. Andrew Temple, Will Leary. All right, Brandon Bishop, you're a legend of local MMA. You were I was training with you, getting beat up when I was 16 years old.
Yeah.
Give us your thoughts on round one, your unofficial scorecard, Brandon.
Again, man, I never envy the judges. This is why I'm in the, in the commentary
booth. We like it better over here.
But my unofficial scorecard could go either way with that first round. I think that Temple may have edged out a 10-9 there.
I agree.
With a little bit of control. But again, judges can see these fights either way sometimes. You could see it as Temple got the takedown, or you could see it as Leary, thwarted and got back up to his feet. And,
right.
So, I mean, it's really a subjective thing here. But unofficially, I would say Temple 10-9.
I agree. Temple 10-9. Close round, very competitive. And now we see where the gas tank takes us. If you notice the body language right now, Andrew Temple had a great round. He's not touching the stool. seems in really good shape. Will Leary seems in great shape as well. But we are in for one now.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes your cornerman won't even bring the stool in as an option for you to sit down.
True that.
So I think that was the case here. They were like, you're fine.
Yeah, I didn't go to a ton of second rounds, but when I did, Rock Cruz better be bringing that stool in to me.
Here we go, a fast start to round 2.
Will Leary looking to push the pressure a little bit. Got to make up some time from that first round. Love the combinations by Andrew Temple. Wow.
Leary's really mobile here. He's moving around quite a bit, but he does still have his back to the cage a little bit. If you notice,
Big uppercut.
If you notice the position of the strikers here, Temple is kind of close to where that gold border is, and it looks like he's trying to keep Leary outside of that gold border.
Big right hand by Leary, but Temple rolls through with it, comes back with a left hook. Beautiful head kick. He falls to his back. Now we're getting into the grappling exchange. I'm interested to see Will Leary's ground game. I don't think Temple's going to allow him to have it.
Right back up to the feet they go. A big jab and
Temple
hook combination.
Looks good. This is a slugfest, ladies and gentlemen. You can hear the smacks of the shins.
Leary looking for that takedown, but couldn't quite get it there. Temple able to keep it on the feet.
That
very nice
inside leg kick every time Will Leary comes in to attack. It's really sneaky. It throws off his balance and it allows Temple to do what he wants. He's dictating the pace.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite strikes to initiate a sequence when I was later in my career. I would start with that low inside kick.
It's an underutilized weapon in MMA.
For sure. Yeah, and it really opens up a lot of options.
It does. It does.
But here we are against the fence. We've got Temple pressing Leary against the fence and just taking shots at those knees there.
One thing I think we're seeing now, we're halfway through the fight. Beautiful takedown, straight into mount. This could be trouble, but I think we're seeing that the physical strength of Andrew Temple could be a big difference maker here. He seems like the stronger athlete.
Leary in a lot of trouble.
Bad position.
Under a postured Andrew Temple sitting in mount. He gives up the back now.
Gives up the back. This is, I think he needed to do that to not get stopped. It's going to be in Andrew Temple's best interest to flatten him out. Now, Temple makes a mistake here in a way. Leary is going to look to take top position. Nope, Andrew Temple follows
it. Looks like Temple is looking for a choke there for a second. Now postures back up and is content to ground and pound.
I think we are seeing the fatigue settle in on Leary because he just gave up mount. Like cutting through butter with a spoon. Good ground and pound, lots of left hands here. Leary trying to survive. Brandon, we got 15 seconds left.
Yeah, we're running into the later portion of this second round now, and it looks like Temple has really solidified his victory in this round. So I think we're looking at another situation where we're going to have to see a lot of action out of Will Leary in this third round if he wants to take a decision or a win home tonight.
Yes, I think my personal opinion, Will Leary is going to have to get a finish here. And one thing that he will need to change up if he's going to get that finish is he is going to have to set up his kicks with his hands. He's leading with the low leg kick, and it's leading to him taking shots that he doesn't need to take.
I agree.
He's going to have to sit in the pocket, bite down on his mouthpiece, and throw.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, I think that's it's a good strategy if you're Will in this later portion of the fight, because being reserved is not getting you where you need to go. So I think you're going to have to throw caution to the wind a little bit here and just put yourself out there. He's going to have to, like you said, throw punches in bunches. He's going to have to set up his kicks with some punches here.
Yep.
Because Temple is taking the center of the cage, and it's putting Leary's back to the cage there, and it's limiting his mobility. So he's really going to have to let those hands go in order to take the center of the cage.
100%, 100%. I think we're right next. Folks at home, Brandon and myself are right next to Will Leary's corner, and I can hear his coaches shouting anything they can to get him motivated to come back and win this fight. First MMA fight. It's a different world than kickboxing.
For sure.
Here we go. 3 minutes to go.
The cage door closes for the third time on these guys.
Leary is going to need a stoppage. They touch gloves, and we are off to the races. Ouch.
I tell you, I've been a fighter standing in the cage with Gary Copeland pointing at me, asking me if I'm ready. And in my head, big head kick.
Leary takes it. Leary eats it. Big left hook, too. That check left hook from Andrew Temple's money. Body kick. Oh, man.
Oh, and he drops him straight to the knees and right back up and falls again.
This is going to get stopped. Gary Copeland with the stoppage.
Makes the
beautiful performance by Andrew Temple. Wow.
What a great fight.
Unbelievable striking. That head kick was beautiful. We know that. But the left roundhouse to the body right there, the liver kick, it began the beginning of the end.
Sure did. And I tell you, man, the fact that Leary was able to eat that head kick and still stay in the fight for a few more shots, most people would have taken a dive right then.
Most people are pulling the parachute cord right there. Not Will Leary staying in the pocket. He's going to eat those shots.
Yeah, man. Wow.
I think this was the fight of the night so far.
So far, yeah, absolutely.
Great fight. I can't wait to see both athletes in the future. I will go to the cage now and interview Andrew Temple.
All right. Nice TKO victory for Andrew Temple. Got the stoppage over Will Leary. Wow, and Leary is such a tough opponent too, man. Excellent debut out of Leary, even though he took the loss here tonight. Excellent showing. I think he's got a bright future in the sport. Let's turn it over to my man Dan for the in-cage interview.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Andrew Temple. Andrew, so far the fight of the night, it was action-packed. You both showed a lot of skill, especially for your experience level. That puts you at 2-0 now. How did that feel? Is that the game plan? Did you execute how you thought you should?
I mean, I didn't want perfect. No, it's never perfect. I just get back to the gym and get busy and get better. Good.
I thought you looked amazing. We talked before the fight and you said you think you got a couple more amateur fights in the stable until you turn pro. How soon can we see Andrew Temple with that pro debut in MMA?
Well, probably sometime this year for sure. I'm not waiting any longer. I'm 26. I ain't getting no fucking younger, so it's got to go.
It's time. Ladies and gentlemen,